In, Modem out for the Cougars, 2:51 to play.
And the Cougars are going to force Brandon Smith to make that 15 to 18 footer. They're really packing the paint, sloughing off on him.
Cross midcourt, Reggie Moore. Personal foul problems. Lodwick and Thompson playing with 4. Sanders Freisen 4 for Cal. Right wing Moore outside the arc against Smith. Thompson gets it right side, drives into the key, forced back out as Smith knocked the ball away and Thompson ran it down left side. Moves in left of the lane, forced out by a double. Pass for Castro, high post left, backs down Camp. Throws it behind Lodwick, an errant pass that goes out of bounds right corner. The Cougars turn it over with 2:22 to play.
Lodwick did the right thing and Castro did the right thing, but unfortunately it wasn't the same. They weren't on the same page. Castro looked weak side, and Lodwick cut to the bucket instead of settling for a jumper.
Timeout taken by Washington State with 2:22 to play. Leaves them with 1:30 and a full. Bears have 2:30s and a full. Next up for the Bears, Sunday night, the Huskies are here. The Huskies were knocked off at Maples Pavilion tonight by Stanford. AT&T pregame show at 6:30 Sunday night, 7 o'clock tip for the Bears and Huskies. Tickets still available, starting at just $15. 800 Go Bears or online, calbears.com. 72-71, California leading. Final 2:22 of regulation.
And the Bears do have one slight advantage right now. They've only committed 5 team fouls. Kind of like they did at Arizona State. They were in a good situation, had a foul to give down the stretch, so they have that one kind of in the pocket. Meanwhile, the Cougars have committed 8 team fouls.
Brandon Smith will walk it up for the Bears. Into the front court, Brandon angles to the right. Clinging to a 1-point lead. Gutierrez right wing. Camp between the circles against Lodwick. Left side, Crab against Capers. At the top, Smith. Off to his right. Off a screen, Gutierrez. Pass down low right. Sanders Freisen inside. Gets knocked down. Missed the fall-away shot. Rebound, Casto. Mike Montgomery screaming for a foul. Inside 2 minutes to go. 1-point game. Cal leading. Cougars have the ball. Moore at the top. Picks up his dribble. Gutierrez denying Thompson. Left wing Capers. Thompson out near midcourt. Thompson holding at the center circle against Gutierrez. Moves into the top. To his left, Thompson. Step back. Pull up. 18-footer short off the dribble. Rebound, Crab, Cal. As the crowd wanted an offensive foul on Thompson, they didn't get the call. Smith into the front court. 90 seconds to play. Timeout, Cal. 1:28 to play. Shot clock at 28. 72-71 Bears and a Cal basketball.
Obviously a big no call there, and again Jorge trying to draw that, but it's a good thing Thompson didn't knock down the jumper, or the coaching staff would be even more upset.
You hate to say this, but they're not going to foul Klay Thompson out on a call like that.
Yeah, the star system. Yeah, well, I guess if you get star status in college, then you really got something going for you. But
we saw it last Thursday with Derek Williams.
We did indeed. So the Bears again in a situation can get the multiple opportunities here compared to the Cougars. So they tried to go inside last time. They tried to also post up Jorge on Klay Thompson. I'm not sure. You'd like to get Thompson out of the game, but I don't think you want to force that situation. I think you got to go back inside again with either Mark Curry or Camp, preferably Camp, because he's been a pretty good free throw shooter on the season. In case he gets fouled, you got the second best free throw shooter in the conference at the stripe.
Sideline right, Gutierrez plays into Camp between the circles. Left wing Crab outside the arc. One dribble, picks it up.
He traveled.
And he called for a walk, trying to get the ball to Smith. The passing lane was cut off, and Crab turns the ball over. It's the Bears' 15th with 1:23 to play.
Yeah, they tried to isolate Jorge on the box, and now it's the Cougars get a chance for the extra possession. So, again, the turnover bugaboo, 15 for the Bears tonight again. That's 3 more than they committed in either the Arizona or Arizona State games.
Modem returns. Lodwick out. Moore across the timeline against Smith. Up to the left side for Thompson. Pressure by Gutierrez. Up a Castro screen to the top. Forced out. Right wing, here's Reggie Moore. Moore moves in at Smith. Backs it away with a right hand. Out near midcourt. 15 on the shot clock for the Cougs. Right elbow. Castro back to the basket. Backdoor cut for Thompson. Down the right. Goes inside. Missed the runner. Rebound tipped out. Gutierrez the rebound. Camp has turned an ankle. He is down in the backcourt. Slowly getting up. And now Camp is on his feet. Smith into the front court. Off to the left sideline. Timeout Bears. 44.9 to play, 25 on the shot clock, 72-71 Cal.
Boy, Klay Thompson did the right thing. He went backdoor. Jorge's been trying to deny him, so the play is to go backdoor. There was pressure there at the rim, and he just spun too much on the ball. And a big defensive rebound, and Harper looked like he turned the ankle a little bit. He's trying to walk it off right now. You know he's going to stay in the game. Looks like the left ankle. He's just going to retie that shoe a little bit tighter and get through this thing.
72-71 Bears. 44.9 to play. It's a full timeout for Cal. The Bears have just a 30 left. Washington State, a 30 and a full. Team fouls, 8 on Washington State, 5 on Cal. Possession arrow points toward the Cougars here. Personal foul problems, Thompson with 4, Lodwick with 4, Casto 3 for Washington State. Sanders Friesen 4, Gutierrez 3 for Cal. Leading all scorers in the game, Thompson for the Cougars, 33. He is the only Washington State player in double figures. Cal led by a career high 26 from Alan Crabb, the most a Bear has scored this season. 14 for Camp, 10 for Sanders Friesen.
Well, again, the Bears the last 2 times have tried to post up Jorge against Klay Thompson, figuring Thompson doesn't want to get that 5th foul. That's an option, but I like the idea of getting the ball in Harper Camp's hands because he more than likely is going to be defended by Modem. I think they'll stick with Casto on Mark Curry from a bulk standpoint.
Crabb will play it in sideline left. Smith, Gutierrez, Crabb, Camp, and Sanders Friesen. Crabb having trouble. Crabb gets a timeout. It's the Bears' last. In danger of a 5-second call. The Bears burn their final timeout, and it's a 30 here. Again, 44.9 to go, 25 on the shot clock, 72-71 Bears.
A couple of weeks ago, the Bears had a similar situation. Mike Montgomery talked about the fact that he's going to have to do some little things that he didn't have to do with some other teams. And one of those little things was to tell his players in the huddle how many timeouts were still left. Because the Bears got stuck one time where Brandon Smith got trapped on a double team in the backcourt, could have called a timeout, didn't. So this time, Crabb knew the situation, called the timeout. Now they'll have to come up with a different out-of-bounds play.
Sideline left, the Bears will play it in. Same group. Washington State sends Moore, Capers, Thompson, Modem, and Casto out there. Sideline left near midcourt. Crabb will play it in. Man-to-man for the Cougars. Crabb into the backcourt for Brandon Smith. Brandon brings it across against Reggie Moore to his left. At the top, Smith cuts to his right. 17 to shoot. Bounce pass for Camp. Down low right. Goes inside against Modem. Cut off. Pass up top for Smith. Swings it left. Gutierrez. 10 to shoot. To the top. Tries to turn the corner. Bumped by Casto at the top. Bounce pass for Sanders Friesen. Give and go. Moving to his left. Too strong on a 17-footer. Rebound. Cal controls. Sanders Friesen tips it for Camp, and he is fouled with 20 and a half to play by Casto. 19th foul, a 1-and-1 for Camp. Cal by 1, 20.5 to play.
Well, again, aggressiveness on the offensive boards, just keeping the ball alive. Cougars kind of bumped each other off, and Camp just hustling for that loose ball along with Jorge, and once they had